Shalom. I'll give all your praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and double honors to the other apostles that taught me the truth and surgery, and in the citation to the letters about the four corners of the earth. It's going to be a part 3 of Hellenization. That's Jason. Okay, part 2, I went over the law and I went over the law and how we can apply the law to the actions that Jason did. Okay, when he wickedly attained the position of high priest to ultimately persuade or to ultimately get his whole nation to err and to worship and to serve and to worship another god, partaking in the ways of the Greeks, partaking in their sacrifices, their rituals, dance, etc., their sports, their sports events, which was ultimately an honor to their gods like Zeus. Okay, and because he righteous got put to death for his action. When you go into it, he got put to death by many series of many lius. Okay. Which was another Hellenized Jew. So the Lord, he used, which is righteously, right? The Lord, he used another Hellenized Jew, which was who was a high priest, okay, to righteously kill Jason, okay, which was wicked, okay. He wasn't a high priest, right? He was wicked. He was a wicked nigga in a position, of a high priest. So Deuteronomy 4, 6, and 9. So this is just, the law is urged to obey the Most High law, okay? So, and there's a reason for that, right? Because this is law is a glory of Israel, as I'm going to read. Deuteronomy 4 and 6, it said, keep therefore and to do them. I'm going to start here. Deuteronomy 4 and 5 says, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord YAHAWASHI, my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land, whether you go to possess it. Okay, which was the land of Canaan. Okay, which ultimately, the land of Canaan, which ultimately got changed to the land of Israel, but that's land, by the fertile person, and by the Mediterranean Sea, that land, okay, that smaller land in the roundabout of that land, and going toward the which I'm referring to, so I can pull the map up. So this land, so all this, and everything around about this, and all this down here, was supposed to be the nation of Israel. So all this, but we only had this part. We only obtained this whole part right here. But really, all this is supposed to be the nation of Israel, which you're gonna get in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, this whole planning gonna be this whole everything we see gonna be other nation of Israel. But we read the scripture reading now. Um, this is those parts uh, is where we were supposed to keep the law, statutes, and the judgment of the Lord. Okay, keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. Okay, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. Right? Another word for wisdom is a light. Okay, the law is a light. It's a wisdom. Okay, and understanding. Okay, in the sight of the nations. Okay, they shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise, understanding people. Right? And that's gonna happen in the kingdom of heaven when we have the laws in our inner parts. They're gonna see the other nation and gonna see that light in the Israel. They're gonna stand at awe. They're gonna worship. They're gonna bow down to us. Okay, because right now Jake is a down in a dark mindset. Right, but in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna have that light. Okay, that wisdom, that understanding. You know, and and this in Second Maccabees chapter 4, where it speaks about the glory that the priests, our people desire the glory of the Grecians, right? They desire the glory of the Grecians because they desire their wicked ways, or that Jake didn't have that light with him. Okay, that true light. They desire that false light. Okay, that false hope that if they get down the Grecians, then it's gonna make it's gonna make their life better, which really it didn't. Okay, because they left the switches, they left the ways of their forefathers, right? You know, you know, which was what keeping all the laws, statutes, commandments of the Lord. Okay, that's that is their glory. Okay, that's their wisdom. Okay, that's their understanding, keeping the ways of the Lord. Keeping laws, statutes, and judgments of the Lord, which our people didn't do. Okay, which also is their glory. All right, and their glory got taken away. Okay, you know, by them wanting to get down the Grecians. Okay. For what nation is there so great who has the Most High so now to them as the Lord YAHAWASHI shall power the Most High is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day? Okay. There's no other nation that the nation of Israel, okay, the 12 tribes that have a that's great. Okay, that's a chosen nation. Okay. No Edomite nation, not Edomite nation, not Moab, not Ammon, okay, not Elam, etc. Only the nation Israel was given the law of such clearance, right? Only take heed to thyself and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thine eyes have seen, and lest I depart from thy heart, meaning thy mind, all the days of thy life, but teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons, right? You know, and people were still practicing the ways of our forefather, during the time of the Grecians, right? But they eventually, some of our people, because some of our people became Hellenized, but you know, majority of our people, that were Hellenized, they were still practicing, which they were circumcised Israelites, they were still practicing um, the ways of our forefathers, right? Because you know it got passed down to that sons and that sons, right? So, but eventually, our people, the whole nation, eventually fell away from the ways of our forefathers and completely became immersed into the Greek culture. As when you read Second Maccabees, it says that Jason calls the whole nation, his own nation, to go off, to take on Greekish fashion, heathenist manner. All right, so I mean, you have some, but we always mention like the Israel, which represent the Northern Kingdom. Okay, they kept some of the ways, but ain't in this on this continent you call New World, or Babylon. Okay, America, right? But they didn't keep all of the ways of the Lord, but they kept some, right? So um, but yeah, our people eventually departed from the ways of the Lord. Okay, but you have the elect, okay, the chosen of the chosen, the nation Israel. That's that's when I speak about the nation Israel, I'm talking about the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. That's coming back into the ways of our forefathers, right? So the scripture says about that. Um, um, I will, um, basically, I will, it's like I'm trying to bring thoughts, trying to calculate my thoughts together. So you see, I will set them right in front of their enemies. Psalms 50:21. Um, so yeah, it says these things has I done, and I kept silence. Thou grewest that I was altogether such in one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thy eyes. Okay, which is the Lord He's doing right now with His elect. It's 1/3, but He, you know, by us, going back to the ways of our forefathers. Okay, you know, I'm get here in Proverbs 6:23. Read, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light. and reproof of instruction are the way of life. Okay, so for the commandment is a lamp. Another lamp, another word for a lamp is a torch. Okay, and the law is light. Okay, the law is light, which law represent on a torch. It represents fire. Okay, the lamp is a torch. Okay, uh, that holds fire basically in it. It's used to that torch is used to basically light a path. Okay, a light a direction. So the law is a light. Meaning what the law is another, and another word for light is light represent pure. Okay, also represent understanding, can represent wisdom. Okay, just like I read in Deuteronomy, the fourth chapter, where it speaks about that the nations they should see the light. Okay, the light, because the light ultimately represent which represents us keeping on the ways of the Lord, us keeping the laws of the Lord. Okay, us having that wisdom, understanding, which true wisdom, understanding comes from keeping the ways of the Lord. Okay, keeping His statute, commandment, and judgment. Right, keeping His word. Right, and that law represents the understanding. Okay, and the wisdom. Okay, of the scriptures. Okay, the word of the Lord. Okay, and reproof of instruction are the way of life. Okay. Which represent judgment, right? Reproof represent judgment. Okay, correction. Just to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman, right? Which represent these other doctrine. Okay, Scripture speaks about how the elect wasn't defiled with other women. Okay, I mean, what they weren't defiled with other doctrine. They had a pure doctrine. They had a pure light. Okay, which ultimately, keeping the ways of the Lord. If Israel would have did this, okay, the whole nation, they would have kept the ways of the Lord. They would have, I'm talking about keeping the ways of the Lord 100%, just not just keeping the ways of the Lord 100%, not needing to offer up burnt sacrifices, right? Keeping the ways of the Lord 100%. Okay, and they wouldn't be so tempted to go to these other strange doctrine, these other strange women. Okay, like the Greekish culture, the Greekish ways is used in this manner, right? Because the Greek culture was weird, right? It was strange. Okay, it was strange. Okay, you had to wear, they wear hats. Okay, their sports was all to honor their gods. Okay, they be different. They have the different ceremonies. You had to get a mark. Okay, which one of I think when you read First Maccabees, it speaks about how I think around this First Maccabees, the 7th verse, where there was a commandment, that all Israel wear a mark on their somewhere. Let's see. I mean, you're right. First Maccabees, Maccabees, chapter maybe 6th chapter. right? And when you read in First Maccabees, the first chapter, verse 42, it says it goes into how Mark or First Maccabees chapter 1 verse 41 reads, "Well, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws, and so all the heathen agree according to the commandments of the kings." Yeah, so yeah, I mean also that it was like consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. The Sabbath. Okay, right. So um, I was trying to get some times, but I can't find it right now. Um, it was actually like Maccabees. It's like Maccabees, the sixth chapter, or it goes into the Feast of Bocchus, right? And how we are people. If you want to partake in this feast, you have to have that mark of ivy. Okay, that's a strange woman. Okay, that's a strange custom. Okay, for the nation of Israel. Okay, because the scriptures about which not bearing mark, making a cut in our flesh, which ultimately was a Greek fashion, right? And I just read in First Maccabees, the first chapter, okay, 41 on down, how King Antiochus, okay, basically made a you know, decree that all nations, okay, had to leave their laws, okay, and follow his laws, which he was a heathen, okay. So again, these laws, such commandments of the nation of Israel was supposed to keep us from the ways of the strange woman or the evil woman, okay. The evil woman, the strange woman, okay, for the tongue of a strange woman, okay, which represent, the philosophies, okay, the false philosophy that the other nation pushes, right? You know, worshiping other gods, okay, their way of living, their custom, their lifestyle, okay, and said, "Lust not after her beauty and thine heart, neither let her take thee with her olive lips," okay, which ultimately our people, you know, it ultimately took our people. Um, our people lust after the Greek ways, okay, the Babylonian ways, the Egyptian ways, etc. Okay. Proverbs 6:24 says, "For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance." Right, you know, and the Lord, He didn't, you know, in this case, when when the whole nation of Israel went off, remember the Lord said He's married unto the nation of Israel. So when the nation of Israel went off and worshiping these different other gods, the Lord, He didn't, the Lord, He punished us. Okay, He brought us to captivity. Okay, He ultimately, um, sent the Romans on us. Okay, to basically have that final blow and to you know, take us away from our land, to depart us from our land. This way you got the diaspora. Okay, the spreading of the nation of Israel. You have people who they fled in all types of different. They fled to Germany, and some fled to the eastern, all the way to Asia. Some fled all the way down to Africa. Okay, so the Lord, He ultimately, um, He ultimately, He still vengeance our people, but in the time they were coming in, right? And Lord, He's still mad, you know, that our people are still worshiping different false gods. He's not gonna spare the two thirds. Okay, He's gonna destroy the two thirds. He's not gonna wait till they repent. He's not gonna, He's not doing that. Right, the Lord, He's gonna complete it. He's gonna destroy the two thirds. Okay, you know, because they're not heeding. Okay, to His word. Okay, so again, the Lord, He's a jealous power. Okay, you know, of Deuteronomy 26:4. Because this is what happened to our people, during that time of diaspora. Deuteronomy 26:4 said, Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. This is what ultimately happened to our people. Okay, we want to worship Jesus Christ, okay, Buddha, okay, Allah, partaking in different heathen culture, Greekish culture. Okay, you know, so yeah, so this is what Hellenization is all about. Okay, you know, um, ultimately our people fell away from the laws. Okay, from that light, from the laws, and understand the wisdom. Okay, you know, and start worshiping other gods. Okay, partaking in their ways. Right, and partaking liking the heathens better than the ways of their forefathers. Okay. They will flatter that woman. Okay, they will flatter that was lusted after the Greekish ways. Okay, you know. So I'm gonna close it here by you. Praise to you. How much? How much? Is edifying? And that's how I'm saying shalom.